Hi. So, this is the first time I'm recording anything. Okay. So, the messages in my ears. So, basically, I want to do this the most authentic way possible, which would be to, I'm not really sure. Anyways, whatever, let's just get there. Do the opposite of what you thought you were gonna do. So, my name is Fia. In American, in Swedish, it's Fia. And I'm currently in Copenhagen. This, what you see, is the part that's called Frederiksberg. And I live here with Tom, my partner, my boyfriend. And I get an internship here at a marketing agency called TBWA. And yeah, it's very super cool. Me and Tom has been living out in Sweden on the countryside the past year. We moved here a year ago, and before that I lived there for I think 4 years. That's where I grew up. It's a very special place in Sweden. It's called Österlen, and I really wish that a lot of people get to visit this magical place upon our earth. My idea is that I will, in this YouTube channel, I will record like, I don't know, maybe just videos of like of the nature where I come from, and or training videos. I am a fitness instructor. I am a yoga teacher and a Pilates instructor. And I thought it would be fun to like, I don't know, combine all these different genres of like expression that I have, which is my physicality. But it's also like theater, poetry, and then it's also just my relationship with nature. And then there's the social media communication side of me that also, like, I feel like this could be an opportunity for me to express all of these different areas of interests and creativity. And yeah, it just stopped raining. It was raining here. It's summer, it's June, and it's beautiful. Getting a little summer rain, it ain't so bad. Of course, always, forever, just craving warmth and sun after a long winter. But the lights here, I believe it's probably 10 at this point, and it's basically daylight, so that's the opposite of like winter versus summer. Here is that thing of the extreme darkness in the winter when it gets dark at 3 o'clock, and the extreme light of the summer when it stays light until 11. It really is special. I really do believe that it does something to the people that live here. And we tend to forget it every summer. We tend to forget that we just spent almost maybe 7 months inside, just cocooning. But it's equally as interesting every year, I feel like, to see what you became during winter. So I have this thing where I feel like what you did during winter was you did like the background work, and you did the, let's say you're putting up a play and you had to rehearse, right? And so the winter is all for rehearsing, you learn the manuscript, what you're gonna say and how you're gonna be, and you go back and forth. Is this even possible? Are we gonna make it? And all these doubts, And then all of a sudden, it's premiere, and you're like, oh shit! Like, okay, we worked really hard for this. But here we go. Okay, no more rehearsing. Just go up on the stage, and there you are, right? Your purest form. And I feel like for me, that is spring. The spring is that premiere of the year, premiere, if you wanna. And it's always very interesting to see like who you became during that winter. It really is fascinating, and you can't really tell. Like right now, it's like I don't really know what I became, but I do feel different, and especially since we moved to Copenhagen, to like a capital of Denmark, from like living in the countryside, and so I mean that really, of course, did something, but it's not until fall, I feel like, that you can like, oh yeah, that's who I became. That's who I am now. This is what I metamorphed into. And I found that very interesting. So, but then during fall, you realize this, you are very comfortable with who you became. Like, if I'm gonna use that theater, that play metaphor, it's kind of like you say, the last play is the best play, because you had all these shows where you practiced and you became better and you knew your lines and everything. And that's what fall is. You're like, wow, like now I am my complete, version of this version. But then fall comes and you're like, okay, we're gonna do it again. And so you take this version that you became and you let it just kind of, just kind of peel those layers off again. Alright, you peel those layers off again, you let them fall to the ground, they become the soil in which you then, create new roots in during winter, to have another flower grow up in the spring. So I don't know. That's just kind of my rehearsed little speech about how I feel about the seasons in Scandinavia. Yeah, a little bit about myself, a little bit about also like just, I think that must explain too how important these seasons are for me. I really do enjoy every season, because they reveal different versions of myself. So yeah. But different versions of myself, but still also have this like, comfort of every season has its traditions, and it has its ways and colors and smells and holidays, and so you still have that as a comfort at the same time as you're doing this kind of rebuilding of yourself every year. Yeah, I don't know if other people see it like this, or if there's other people that in other parts of the world that has a similar experience, or if it's just me in Sweden and Denmark. Yeah, beautiful night. The trees got some water, and the bikes are still biking, and the cars are still driving. So I'm drinking some turmeric tea, turmeric chai. Very good. This is the view from our apartment, which we also leave in like 2 weeks. We've been here for 3 months. It's been a great time. What a beautiful city, what a beautiful neighborhood, what a beautiful experience. Yeah, let's see if this became anything. I don't know, maybe this will be my first ever video on my YouTube channel. I feel like I loosened up a little bit in the end. I'm liking it. I'm vibing with it. Sweet. Well, I guess good night. Doesn't really feel like it, but it is. Ciao.